We've got a little tweak. We had that whole sprawling coverage of severe thunderstorm watches from the mid-Atlantic all the way up into the Northeast. A big piece for 16 million people. They just bumped that up to a tornado watch based on the behavior of some of these early storms. So a considerable severe weather threat, 27 severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 tornado warnings, and 19 flash flood warnings, which that's going to stick with us over the next couple of days. This flood threat, the amounts of rain here, 3 to 5 inches plus for a big swath of the region. Let's get started on the East Coast with both the severe weather and the flood threat. There's Newark, New Jersey, a place that's been their airport, Newark Liberty, has been in a ground stop for hours. The average delay has been somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 hours. Rain cooled down into the upper 70s. We've had these strong storms moving on through. So here we are. This is brand new here on Fox Weather. That just happened. We saw, actually said to Steph, I can't recall the last time we actually tweaked the severe thunderstorm watch to a tornado watch. It happens. I'm just curious, when was the last time that it did? This whole zone in through here, which was actually a piece of the last severe thunderstorm watch to get issued. These have been around for hours. That tornado watch, which includes 16 million people, runs until 10 o'clock. Philly's in the mix. You've got Wilmington down through Baltimore and D.C. It's a big chunk of the I-95 corridor, the heavily populated I-95 corridor, now in this tornado watch. Visible satellite shows these storms, which erupted and became especially intense. That's more on the southern tail of this boundary, which is something like this. You see the general swirl up here. That's the upper level area of low pressure, which is cutting off. And over the next couple of days, we get this weaker low that develops into southern New England, kind of just hangs around. That's part of the reason why the flood threat sticks with us. Here we are, another tornado warning issued back to the southwest of D.C. We've got some of those into the Appalachians that we've been updating you on. This one, it's for Frederick, Jefferson, and Washington counties. That's right here. Okay, the severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado possible with this one. Hail to the size of ping pong balls. Wind gust to 70, and tornado possible. So this one is in all of them for hazards. Severe thunderstorm warning. Back to the west of Frederick and Interstate 70. Just know that that is a potent storm in every way and represents all the hazards, the hail, the wind, and the tornadic potential. This one into Virginia now. There's D.C. for context. We're due west. This one is radar indicated rotation just east of 81, just south of Interstate 66, and is that Front Royal? Yeah, there is some rotation in this. So I think that was the Weather Service probably having a conversation with the SPC, seeing some of these storms firing, some with the tornado possible, some with these tornado warnings. The degree of the rotation is variable, of course, but I think they're seeing these storms, at least at the onset, when they're discrete supercells, showing some rotation and saying, hey, we got to get the word out. There are some tornadoes possible here. That's the timing on some of these. You got D.C. in the mix closer to 5:53, so we got a little ways out, but we'll be watching these storms every step of the way.